Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG, and it's located on the east spawn of Airfield. And this one is under the command of JohnnieP of RIVEN. Well, some people know it as a leFhy or a leaf blower, or even if you happen to be Jingles, you know it's a leFH18B2, because I don't think you pronounce it correctly. Yep, and it's actually known by What Arty Noobs members as Fifi La Pew Pew, and it was named by one of the members because it's French, it's a Fifi, and it fires a lot, so it's a pew pew pew. Well, it's a 105mm light field howitzer, the most built gun in the German army, the Wehrmacht, and they used them to good effect, and they were quite powerful actually, and this Arty will do 410 alpha if it penetrates 53mm of armor. Okay, and an enemy tank has been spotted straight away. It's a Leopard. He's over on the other side of the battlefield. We've fully dialed in, rounds out, and kills straight off the bat. The battle's only been going just a minute and he's killed his first target. T-3485, slightly more armor on this thing. Fires an HE round in, it misses. Fires his second round in and hits the rock face. But he's still there because the shell just went in there and it hit the tank, or it hit something that was behind the rock. And that one landed behind as well. Got a few targets near Temple Mount. We're looking at a Thunderbolt, which is an up-armoured M4. Direct hit for 164. He didn't like that because he's pulling back quickly. Okay, off in the heavy tank alley, we've got a KV-2R. Now, that's the premium version of the KV-2. Tier 6 Soviet heavy. That one just missed. There's a Churchill 7 taking up his spot now, and we're lining up a shell on him. Rounds out, looks good, just falls behind him though. Now the Fifi is one of the few Artys that does have premium ammo, and you can see that JohnnieP is carrying 5 rounds of heat and 2 rounds of AP, because of course a 105mm AP round will do considerable damage. In fact, it'll do damage of 350 and penetrate 64mm of armor, so it's a lot more effective if it hits the target. Has to hit the target in order to do the job. And the heat will, yep, that will also do 350 alpha, but it will penetrate 104mm of armor. So if you can get a shell like that on the target, it'll usually go straight through and do maximum damage. Rounds out the strip. Now, you don't get a huge amount of ammo, so you need to be careful with your shots. Unfortunately, these targets are moving about quite a lot, but there's the Churchill 7 finished. Okay, we've got an M4A1 and a Thunderbolt. Now, the M4A1 is on his last legs already. Rounds out on him, just misses. He's got very little health left, that one. If he comes forward again, might be able to take him out of the game. Meanwhile, over on the other side of the battlefield, that T-3485 that we saw earlier, he's still there, but he's lost a lot more hit points. Rounds out. Oh, and again, even though we're firing over the half the side of the battlefield, or from one side to the other, the shells are not going precisely where we want them to. He's giving it one more try. And he's got him at last. So it finally paid off. Now, T-67, they've got very weak armor, so you can penetrate those. Rounds out. And he got him. I think that was a full penetration. Took him out of the game. Okay, well, Death Toaster trying to leap off the cliff. And he's lost a lot of hit points, but he did derp our Jagdpanzer 4. But is he going to make the mistake of coming around those vehicles? If he does... Oh, that was so close. Now he's going to anticipate that the Stug 4 is going to see him when he just comes around that corner. There he is. Oh, that shell almost hit our own teammate. In fact, actually, the Jackson took out our M4. And then the Jagdpanzer killed him. The Jackson's moving in. He gets hit. Tracked the Jackson on one side. Unfortunately, he's now firing on our teammate with that 90mm gun. Lining up a shot. Rounds out. That's a direct hit for 177, but the Jackson got the Stug 4. And he's headed this way. Now his fire rate is 7.85 seconds. He's going to get behind that bush because that will give him advance. He'll be able to spot the Jackson. Advance notice of the Jackson being there, but the Jackson's going to know when his 6th sense gone off when he's been spotted. Yep, his 6th sense did go off. But unfortunately he wasn't able to get a shot there because the rock was in the way, and now he's got a red line because he's trying to shoot over that rock face. And the Jackson goes down. That's good. So there's only 2 Arty left on the enemy team. And they don't know where JohnnieP is. The M44 is going through the north. The VK3002M, the Panther prototype, is making its way through the middle of the map. So hopefully if we go through the south, one of us is going to encounter the enemy. Now if it's JohnnieP, he should be able to shotgun the enemy right in the face. He's got 4 kills. He could potentially end up with a top gun. Well, there's one of the enemy, and there's the other one. So he's going for the gorilla, who's hiding just behind that rock. Or is he in that bush? I think he's in the bush. Dialed in. That's a hit. But it didn't kill him, and the M44 gets the kill. And that's it. Game's over. The VK3002M took out the SU-8. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tanker for JohnnieP in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 10. And he did so much damage during that battle, he got a high caliber. He dealt the most damage in the game overall. His win rate for the game was 5,141, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go. Top damage, 1,680 hit points of damage. The next high scorer was the SU-8 with 1,154. Or is it? No, sorry, I'm wrong. The VK managed to get the next one. VK3002M, Smackzilla, managed to get 1,167, so he beat him by just 13 extra hit points. And the SU-8 was third, okay? When it came to kills, again, he's got the highest amount. He got 4 kills. The VK managed to get 3. Nobody on the enemy team managed to get above 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, he's got the highest there again. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 813 base experience points, 772 for the VK, and 611 for the AMX ELC Biz. He fired 23 rounds, got 9 direct hits and 3 penetrations, including that first shot on the Leopard. It must have penetrated straight through the armour. In fact, we can check that right now. Yes, he did. Yes, he penetrated that one right from the start. He must have penetrated the T-67. Yes, it was. It's very weak armour. The shell would just plough straight through it. And yes, he probably penetrated the T-34. He did, yes, and took him out the game. So 3 penetrations, 13 splash, damage of 1,680 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did 116 hit points of damage assist. On a premium count, he actually earned 41,019 credits, got 20,510 from personal reserves, and 52,297 from holiday ops. Total 113,826. And after resupply of ammo, and the ammo is cheap for this Arty, 110,882 credit profit. Very nice indeed. He picked up 1 bond for getting the high caliber, 1,219 XP times 2 for the first victory, 488 for this being a premium vehicle, 609 for the personal reserves, took away 3,536 experience points altogether. So he says, when Arty is on point, leFH first in damage and XP. Well, you certainly did a very good job in that game, and you earned your high caliber with some very, very nice shots. It's just a pity those shells just wouldn't go near the T-34-85. You fired so many rounds at him, and they just kept missing. And I suspect that there has been an Arty nerf, because those shells shouldn't be missing as much as they are missing. So that does make me concerned. So yes, if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.